It's been, what, 5, maybe 6 years since we've last visited this series? I think you might have waited long enough. Hello and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, Justice for All. That's right, we're playing the sequel to this game. I have the Switch version, which apparently has some upscaled stuff in it, so it's gonna look crisp and great and wondrous and all that other good jargon. And are you guys ready? I'm gonna be honest, I've been intimidated to play another game in the series because my first Let's Play of the first game, it's easily one of the most successful ones I've ever made, so I've always felt like if I played another one, it was going to be a disappointment in comparison. A bad excuse, yes, but an excuse I had, and I can no longer hide behind it. So, I say we go and find some justice and give it to people. That sounds like a good idea. Let's do this. Starting out with Beethoven. We're starting things off ominously. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh dang, is something happening? Oh, whoa, hello, what? What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. How have I brought the wrath of the gods? You are no longer worthy of your time. Oh, so this is where that Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 special move came from. I'm assuming it was a nightmare. Yeah, okay. September 8th, 9:08 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. What a nightmare. You know, considering the fact that these games take place in the future, kinda interesting that their phones are so low-tech. I know they have no way to be able to predict where technology is gonna go. I'm just saying it's funny. And I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. Huh, looks like they hung up. Ah, good. I finally found it. Okay, hello. What just happened? Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but it's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Did I just get decked with a fire extinguisher? A few minutes later, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Ow. My head. It's throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Good morning! Good morning. I've met a fair number of crazy characters, but you're a new one. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit? Very enthusiastic. Sorry, but could you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. You're no good at listening. Am I in trouble or something? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong? What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. Oh, Phoenix has amnesia. Oh, I see how it is. That's clever. Because this is the first trial of the sequel, but if someone bought the sequel and never played the original, they wouldn't be expected to know how to play the game, so by giving Phoenix amnesia at the beginning of this game, we can relearn how to play. That is clever. What? I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Not guilty? Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I gotta be honest, I like the up-resed versions of these things. I'll never forget what you're doing for me. Ever! is this girl babbling about? Actually, I really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... Oh. What's wrong? You've been acting really strange and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Is this how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, I think you have the wrong person. Yes, I'm what? Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? Also, court record? Defense attorney. It's my all-important badge. It shows that I'm a defense attorney. I found this in my pocket, but I don't remember what it means or how it got there. It's a cell phone. You probably bought it. Ooh, Dustin's autopsy report. Time of death, 9/6 at 6:28 p.m. Cause, broken neck. Body was also covered in bruises. Ooh. Found under the victim's body. Pieces of nearsighted lens were found nearby. Probably relevant later. Whoa, hang on a second. I didn't know there was like a little symbol on the attorney's badge. Wow. The jump to HD really makes a difference. Anyway, sorry, getting to the story. I gotta help this lady. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you in there, okay? Yes, clearly this is going to go great. I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see. What can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Well, considering it's the first trial, it should be really easy, which means you probably felt confident that you were able to figure out what happened. Someone please, tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Oh, poor Phoenix. Nothing ever goes right for you. Oh, good. We're going up against Winston. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bride. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I am also here. What is it, Mr. Wright? Are you talking to me? Do you see any other defense attorneys here? I don't know. I can't really make out what most of the people look like other than the ones that are important. I guess not. Now then, are you ready? Sure. Let's say that we are. I guess I should say yes for now. Are you ready, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. Wait a sec. If her life is in my hands, I should really do the responsible thing. Well, actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory is kind of... The court will not hear the defense's excuses! Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I have told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten. Dude, do you not remember? I kind of, I've worked with having to, protect, police officers before. Or at least people who work in that line. And, I guess it was the prosecutor's office majorly. But still, you get what I mean. Actually, I have forgotten all things. Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please. Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant. I am very happy that I'm going up against the worst prosecutor possible. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness. Witness, sure. It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. I don't know how many trials have taken place off screen, but I've at least gone to like 5. Okay. And who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. It's the pal. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. We got this, don't worry. I mostly remember. Witness, please state your name and occupation. My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know. You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Okay, calm down, I believe you. Excitable gal. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this moida. Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters. Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. Wait, like dusting prints? For, like, fingerprint? Are fingerprints going to be a thing in this? Okay, well, let's just assume. Dusting for prints. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck. Ow. Man, that doesn't even seem like that. That's really unlucky. That didn't seem like that high of a fall. To land as awkwardly as he did, that's really unfortunate. The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday. Ah, yes, this autopsy report. Can I open it more? No, I cannot. Why do I not remember getting a copy? I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death. Dang. I wonder how often that happens. If I may, Your Honor. The prosecution would like to submit this photograph. Very well. The court accepts it into evidence. Bum-ba-da-bum. Now then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, sir. Yes, I guess. Mr. Wright! Is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body. Was there? Have you lost your mind? Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second. What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. Well, I don't know if I'd call me a pro. Even after the extraordinarily difficult trials that I have gone through, I feel like I'm more adept than pro. All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record. Yep. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R button. Yeah, and I'm guessing it's the glasses. That makes the most sense. Oh, wait. Oh, hang on. That looks like something. Time of death was 6:28 p.m. Okay. Now, I'm no expert, but that clock in the corner over there kinda looks like it says 7 o'clock. I guess well, then again, I guess it might have taken a while for, like, police to show up and, like, take the photo. Still, I'm keeping my eye on that one. The R button, huh? You know what? You really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think, I could totally be a legal aid instead. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Court is in session. Save your chit-chat for later. Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I'd better check the court record and see what I can find. What was it again? The R button? All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body? Why, I dare say, 'twas a pair of glasses. Well, that's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses. Obviously. Everyone knows this, especially me. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held on to them as he fell. Hey, why are you giving me the evil eye? Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine. I swear, sir. You sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she says. If I remember, his objection was sort of something like, "Objection!" So he has a very shrill voice. Your Honor, I have further evidence to present. Oh, you have more? And this evidence is very decisive. Mamma mia! Very well, let's hear from our witness about this evidence. Witness testimony. I gotta find the holes. There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. was it? During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. Wait, hang on. Do I have the ability to, like... I'm looking at names. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit. This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor. Yes, please put that into the records. Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here. The prosecution would like to submit this picture. Understood. The court accepts it into evidence. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you, those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy! I'm not guilty, sir! I mean, I believe you. Phoenix would not have taken on this trial if that were the case. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Cross-examine? This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? This isn't like you at all! Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces to a reasonable degree. If you get too aggressive, that could be, objectionable. Get in their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm gonna lend you a hand. The prosecution's witness all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that detective your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Or they just, they think the truth is something that is not actually factual. You just have to point out the contradictions. That's not always a lie. Sometimes it's ignorance or misconceptions. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain as he does his eyebrow dance. It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. Okay. Can I maybe get somebody to say the first name of the defendant for me? Please? That'd just be so swell. All right. Well, I guess, much like I always did, I'll press everything. Just to be safe. About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client? The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. Even the frames look kind of like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal. What should I do now? I mean, I'm just gonna keep pressing. Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? Is there something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses? The dirt and sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else. So what you are saying, detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's, merely that they probably could be. Something like that. But what? I see. Huh. So there is no proof. Wow, that was amazing. Totally feel it down in my gut. All right, good. Just making sure there's something even more. Okay, I was just making absolutely certain that nothing new was added to the testimony. Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell? Yeah, pal. If you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far. Went kerthudded, if you will. The culprit's name? Okay, well, also, can I just ask, if he, like, the court record states he died of a broken neck. Now, I'm no doctor. I'll never claim to be a doctor. But isn't a broken neck almost instantaneously fatal? Like, would you have enough time before almost dying to write down a name in the sand? Would you even think to do that? It was like, oh, I'm dying, I gotta do that. Like, you need a little bit more time to survive alive in order to be able to rationalize that before you croak. And with a broken neck, I just don't see it. Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but Was the name that of my client? Indeed it was. Indeed it was. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name. Hold on. Hold on to your sassy frass. Are you absolutely certain? Sorry, pal, but that's what it said. Yeah, I get that you say that. Okay, also, are you trying to tell me that this dude with a broken neck not only scrawled the name out like that, but he even, like, did, like, these little perfect loop-de-de-doos for the G's? That seems like it's... Not only is it unlikely for it to be so legible, it's... Like I said, it's just unlikely that he would have been able to do it at all. He's got a point. Hey, hold on. Don't haunt me. I know the picture says Maggie, but... Now that you mention it, something does feel kind of off about this picture. That's how you know you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence. So that's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I'd better check the court record again. Yeah, don't I have, like, I'm very Oh, wait, court, hang on. Profiles, there we go. Boom, that's what I thought. Oh, dang, she's 22. 30? Now, that seems unlikely. I mean, I guess there have been larger age gaps, but I think people are overestimating just what their relationship was. 53, 31. Oh my god, I'm getting close to Gumshoe age. That's not cool. Anyway, the name is spelt wrong. So, that's important. With this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard to not say she's the culprit. Yeah, except, let me present you a thing. You see, they spelled the dang name wrong. Wait, yeah, yes, this is correct. What is it? Are the memories coming back? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection, loudly and proudly, with an arm extended like a total boss. And I yelled at the top of my lungs, finger outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. I'm feeling pretty dang good. What a rush! I slapped my desk in defiance. Detective Gumshoe. You talking to me, pal? Is there another Gumshoe here? Named Gumshoe? Doubt it. Please state the defendant's name for me. Yeah, there it is. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright? Shut your balding head, you nerd! It's time for some knowledge! You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please. Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's, name is, Maggie Bride? You said it wrong. I can tell because I read your text box. I think someone needs to check the court record. What? It says right here that it's Maggie, Looks like the bird caught the cat napping. What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir, and I'm breathing very heavily. As you can see, bada bing, bada boom, the victim did indeed leave a name, Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelt Maggie, but with an E. This is a blatant contradiction of facts. Oh, how about that? I hadn't even noticed. What do you object about? Maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly? I don't think so, good sir. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover? Y'all trying to tell me he didn't know how to do that? If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known how to spell her dang name. No! What you gonna do? What you gonna do about that? This is very true. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor? Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were, in fact, lovers? Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force. Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir. All right, what are we working with here? What are we working with? I'm ready to roll. I'm ready to dance. Officer Prince and Officer Bride had been going out for almost about half a year. Okay. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. 6 months? I don't think so. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Officer Bride had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should have known because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Okay. Huh. Those two sound like they were close. Nevertheless, tragedy struck. Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright. All right, let me get myself some figgity facts up in this his house. Okay, all right. I press you on this subject. How do you know about this? Every year in March, we have a training camp for us cops. Officer Bride was a rookie at the time, and she and Officer Prince seemed to hit it off. They got close, I take it. Actually, I was supposed to go too, but I couldn't pay the deposit for the trip, so I didn't. If only I had gone on that trip. What is it? Oh, nothing, really. Anyway, okay, that's interesting. But after half a year? Marriage? Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her? What? You're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal? No, I'm just saying that there should be, you know, a kind of a limit. Okay, hang on a second. Oh. I'm guessing you have a bit of a thing, and you'd be offended because you're actually older. No, that's not what I meant at all. Detective Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know. I think this fella has a way to go before marriage. Mind your own business, pal. Don't tell me how to live my life, I won't tell you how to live yours. Can you prove this? The day of the incident. You mean September 6th? Yeah. The victim, Officer Prince, had just gotten off duty at 5:30 p.m. that day. And since Maggie's night shift hadn't started yet, they went to the park for a bit. I remember when I was young and whatnot. It was a jolly time. That's great, Your Honor. I'm glad you're such a cheerful old man. This means nothing to no one! Describe this present in excruciating detail. It's probably important for some reason. You seem to know a lot about the defendant. Well, that's because, I'm her boss, and I gotta watch out for my subordinates. But even what she was going to give as a present? Isn't that going a bit too far? In fact, I dare say that goes past professionalism and into friendly chit-chat. Hey, Val, watch what you say. I know everything that happens under me. If someone so much as scratches their derriere, I really don't need to know that much. Yeah, stop yelling, you. Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. I ain't got no badgers. I mean, I have a rabid Wolverine, but that's not the, that's unrelated. I agree. Even if this witness had a crush on the defendant, this should not be the point of discussion at this time. Wow, wait a second. Why are we talking about this? It's all your fault, pal. You're guilty. Guilty. I should have you arrested. I think the good detective is about done here. Explain the gift. Over 2 months ago. Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal. Yeah, so considerate that apparently she murdered someone? I don't buy it. What was it? She got him a glove. A single glove? Why would she only give him one? That's... Was he the departed king of pop? Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan. A baseball glove? Huh. Okay, but why did it take 2 months to get that? Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago. Yeah. Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance? Nah, nothing like that, pal. Then what is it like? She ordered it. It was custom made. Custom made? The glove was custom made? Custom made indeed. It was custom made. That's what I said. So the glove was custom made. I was waiting for it. Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case. Yes, it would seem that there is little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to the case? I dare say it is. I don't know where this will lead me, but, well, as Phoenix slammed down on his desk, my microphone also shifted downward slightly. That was cool. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes! Bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Mr. Wright I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great. Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. About 5 times, in fact. Maybe 4. I don't know. Having a hard time remembering. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people. including one seriously messed up dude and an incredibly messed up prosecutor. I guess they were both technically prosecutors, but one was higher up on the food chain. Besides the point. Very well! If you're that convinced, then let's hear more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today. Mamma mia! And? Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court! Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is it, sir. That is one bright yellow glove. It's, rather yellow, isn't it? It looks like bananas. Why do you have a banana glove? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow. And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason. Okay, interesting. I feel like that probably wouldn't have been put into the script if it weren't important. I think the court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other to some capacity. Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim? I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground. Yes, sir. My pointy hair will lead you not astray. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand. Okay. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Thank you, Your Honor. Let's get down to the business. Okay. Hold it, you big nerd! Tell me some stuff. But can you really determine handwriting based on a sample written in sand? This is why amateurs are amateurs. We're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Scientific investigation in this country is actually pretty good. I mean, I know that. I knew a gal who wanted to get into that. I believe it's time to get back to the real point. Agreed, Your Honor. So, what was the result of the investigation? Then what good is it? So, in the end, you couldn't confirm it. Hey, don't you look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. I've never heard that before. Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir. Okay, so I made it up. Anyway. There's just something about that that's really funny to me. His pointer finger! You know, the one you're always pointing and waving around in people's faces. True, true. But Phoenix uses his left arm. Don't tell me it bothers you. Every time you do it, I have a mini heart attack. It's like you're trying to kill me, pal. In any case, you examined the victim's index finger. Yeah, we figured this should be a note on his finger if he had been writing in sand. And the results? Keep pressing the matter. Blammo! And what does that prove? Well, it proves that he did write the name with his own finger. Yes, which explains why there was sand stuck under his nail. I guess he's right. And there's more. Bum 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 bum. Okay. Scratches on his skin? Yep, you can't see them with your naked eye, but they're there. Very, very tiny. You need like a magnifying glass the size of your head. Sure is. That's the power of scientific investigation. We've yet to figure out how to make me not have to breathe so heavily, but we're getting there. They're so small that we had to use a magnifying glass, like a really strong one. It got that really scientific sounding name. You mean a microscope? Yeah, that's it. We used one of those and that's how we found them. I can't believe this guy doesn't know what a microscope is. Oh, Gumshoe. You're simultaneously the best and worst source of information ever. Okay. Why are we specifying with his right hand? Are you absolutely certain of this fact? I believe in the power of science. I wonder if my evidence is solid enough to counter with. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim. But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand? Do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present? A present? What about it? Well, clearly I need to take a gander at this gift. Okay. Oh! Oh, hang on a second, wait. That's a right-handed glove. Don't you usually wear them on your left hand? Cause, yeah, so you can use your right hand to throw it back. Okay. Here's the problem, though. How do I present this properly? Okay. Do I present the picture? Nope, I think I got it. Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this. That's the glove, right? Could you tell the court what is special about this glove? What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow, and that's about it. No, there's definitely more. Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities. There's another reason why it's special. And what would that be? It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person! Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right! This glove is made to be worn on the right hand. That is why it had to be custom made, and she decided to make it really yellow at the same time, because, well, why not? I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale. Have you? Well, no. So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again? That's easy. Look, it's obviously from this picture that it was his— Wait a minute! Don't forget that the victim was left-handed. Mamma mia! Jack? No. Overruled, nerd. Mr. Wright, I'd like to know what your line of reasoning proves. There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Basically, I'm being led to believe, and the court is trying to feed me the idea that a man who just recently broke his neck not only had the sight and mind to write down his supposed killer's name, spell it incorrectly, and with his non-writing hand? A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Well, I mean, it's possible. You could, but why would he? Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim. What you gonna say about that? Huh? Order! When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. Then that means Maggie is— No, it's not possible, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. Why are you so bad at your job? Let's laugh and mock him. Laugh at and mock him. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent. No! Not Ray! You did it, Mr. Wright. Whew. I feel like I can breathe again. It seems that we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright. Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See? You got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire. I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant— Why are you yelling? No! Not yet! I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne? The prosecution is not finished yet. Well, what do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. What? Oh, dude! Was it the dude who beamed me? What did this witness witness? The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. Mamma mia! Order! Order in the court! I'd like a large fries. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness. I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I have to see what I can find out during this recess. Yeah, I gotta go play on the swing set. Yeah! I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here. Court is adjourned for recess. I want to go on the slide. I made that joke already, but I don't care. I feel good about myself.